Alright guys, so the reason I decided to make this quick short little video is just to explain to you guys why I haven't been able to make any videos, why I haven't been going to the gym, just like kind of an update of what's been going on in my life and how it's been affecting me being consistent, going to the gym and everything. So, first things first, the reason I haven't been able to go to the gym and be consistent with my workouts or really do anything at this point is because I actually had two hurt shoulders for a while, and I never really made a video on the first one, but this will be a video for both of them, I guess, because I guess it's perfect time to do it anyways. So the first problem was I actually pinched the spinatus or spinaeus, I don't know what it's called, it's something in the shoulder, I think it's called a spinatus, and it's like either a muscle or a tendon or something, and the way the doctor explained it to me was it inserts in the rear delt and it comes over into the front, and I don't know if it like goes like under or over your scapula, which is like another word for your collarbone, but I know it starts at the back and it comes to the front, and I actually aggravated that somehow, and at first I couldn't really figure out why it happened, but I kind of made my own diagnosis, because it kind of started happening like right around the time that I switched from doing high bar squats to low bar squats, and I figured out from doing a lot of research about low bar squats that they do put a lot more what word am I looking for? They put a lot more pressure, I guess. They put a lot more pressure on your shoulders, because when you're squatting high bar, right, the bar's sitting like kind of like right on top of your traps, and it's kind of like right around here, and you kind of like flex your chest back, and it gives it a nice cushion. But when you're squatting low bar, right, it's more like on your rear delts. It's a lot more lower, and the reason I think this is what caused it was because when they told me that the spinatus or whatever it's called inserts in the rear delt, I kind of figured like maybe the way I had the bar when I first started learning it, I kind of like had it sitting on it and pinching it, or the way like, because your arms are like up and then they come down and you kind of retract your scapula and you kind of have it like sitting on your rear delts, and I kind of feel like that might have been what started to like maybe pinch it, or because they told me that it was like, oh okay, no, it's a pinched nerve. I don't know why I just remember that. I'm so sorry guys, but the spinatus is it kind of like pinched it. I think it's a nerve, and the way I had the bar, I feel like that's might have what pinched it, or it could have just been any other movement that I did, and it might have just aggravated. I don't know, but it's just a weird feeling, because it's almost like, say if you hit your shoulders really hard one day and they just feel like tacks, like they're super tired for a couple days after that. But for some reason for this, I kind of started feeling, the way I figured it out was, when I warm up for bench, right, I usually take like a 5-pound plate and I kind of do this to warm up my rotator cuffs to make sure that I don't hurt those or aggravate them at all on the bench. And I was trying to do this, and for some reason the weight just like felt super heavy, and I was like, I couldn't even hold it up like in my hand like this, like I couldn't even hold it. It was just wanted to drop. Like my shoulder just felt super tired, and it wasn't that it was hurting, it just kind of had like that weak feeling, like kind of like when you have the flu and your muscles just feel weak and you can like barely walk. I had that feeling in my shoulder, and it kind of hurt a little bit, but it was more just like a weakness that I couldn't even figure out. Like I couldn't even do a curl with like a 10-pound dumbbell. Like I couldn't even get it up. I'd have to swing it up after like 5 reps, and it started scaring me because I didn't know what was going on. The next thing, number 2, this shoulder. So this shoulder, I got hit kind of funny in our final game of the playoffs, because I play hockey for my high school. So in our last game, someone kind of came on from behind me, and I kind of got hit really weird, and there was like 5 minutes left in the game, and you know how there's like that inch or like 2 inches in between like the glass and the edge of the boards, like right at the top there's like that little ledge, and what happened was when I got hit kind of funny, my body was going down this way and it was on my left shoulder, so it was in the corner, and the boards are rounded, so when I was going down, my left shoulder caught the edge of the boards, so my body kept going down and it pulled it back, and I just felt it like snap right away. At first I thought it was a lot worse before I got it checked out, but as I was going down, like as soon as it happened, I knew it was hurt, because when he kind of fell and he landed right on top of my back, and after the hit he started like going at my neck with this stick, right, and it kind of snapped up the side of my neck, but my neck didn't hurt for very long. It was mostly just my shoulder, and I ended up being in a sling for like a week and a half, and it was terrible, and I couldn't go to the gym because of that. And then on top, I had this shoulder problem that was messing me up too, so I couldn't really do anything because of that either. So it's just been a big mess, and I feel like every time I start doing good in the gym, or like I start being consistent with my workouts, and I'm hitting good progressive overload on all my lifts, something has to happen and ruin it. Like I mean like I know it's a part of powerlifting, like there's gonna be injuries, there's gonna be stuff like that, but just like it's almost like stupid annoying stuff that keeps happening to me. And I already know I'm pretty unlucky. Like you guys will probably get to learn that as the channel gets to go on. I get like the stupidest injuries and like just like the weird stuff that goes on, and it just like gets in the way of stuff. But I'm gonna try not to let it bother me, and that's pretty much the reason why I haven't really been going to the gym and being consistent. Sorry guys, I just got a little bit thirsty. But that was actually my protein shake, and the reason I'm drinking that right now is because I actually literally just got home from the gym a couple of minutes ago. And when I went into the gym, I've actually, since I hurt this shoulder, I've been going to the gym for the past, like, it's not even been a week, it's been like a few days, and all I was doing was literally leg accessories. So I would go in, right, and I would just do leg press, leg extensions, some hamstring work, because I never do hamstrings, which guys never neglect your hamstrings. They're actually one of the most neglected muscle groups in the body, and having strong hamstrings will help you develop a very strong deadlift and just overall a nice physique. And it's just a great muscle to have developed, and it's just good for your overall body and your health, really. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I was just going in and doing leg accessories, and then at the end I would ride the bike, because my cardio is absolutely terrible now. Because honestly guys, since I started lifting, I kind of like neglected cardio, and I know that's kind of like a stereotype kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like no one really likes doing cardio or running or anything like that. But actually back in the day, I actually used to be like very into running. Like when I was like I'm still very skinny, obviously. Yeah, you guys know that I'm really skinny. Yeah, I know. Before, when I was like a stick, I still am a stick, but like I've been a stick all my life, but I used to be heavily into running, right? So I actually used to go, like in the summer, I was that kid who would wake up like early in the morning every day, and every day of the summer, because I wanted to train for running, because I loved running, and I almost wanted to turn it into like my full out passion. Like I just wanted to run all the time and do track and field, cross country, just be an all out runner, because I just liked it so much. But it almost got to the point where like I would stress myself out way too much for races, and I actually overtrained it, and I ended up hurting my knees from it. I hurt the patellas in both of my knees, and they used to get aggravated like super bad, to the point where it would hurt to walk, and I'd wake up in the morning and I would just like fall on the floor because my knees were just done. But I actually don't have that problem anymore. I'm gonna need to get knee sleeves soon too for squats, because I'm kind of getting to the weight where it's probably best to have them on, just because, not only because I've had knee problems in the past, but just because it's a little bit more safe, and I feel like I'd feel a little bit more safe and honestly be able to lift a little bit heavier with them on. But aside from that, today when I went to the gym, I just went in thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna go and literally do everything I can, and that doesn't aggravate either of my shoulders. So when I went in, I was literally just doing everything I could and just seeing what hurt my shoulder and what didn't. And surprisingly, what didn't hurt my shoulder was flat bench. So when I went in, I literally just slapped the 25s on both sides and literally did like 10 sets of 10 pause bench with like the 25s on each side, and it was actually pretty hard. And that was like the biggest chest pump I've had, because I literally haven't been going to the gym for like 3 weeks, and it sucks, and it felt super hard, and I was like, man, this is really bad. But I pushed through it, and it actually kind of doesn't feel that bad. It was actually kind of good for me too, because I got to focus on my form a bit and make sure that my form was all right, and that it actually didn't, it kind of hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like as bad as like my squat. Like when I first got in, I put my stuff, because I usually put my stuff by the squat rack at the gym that I go to. So I just went under the squat bar, I put the squat bar on my back, and it hurt so bad. Like not just because where the bar was sitting on my back, because of the fact that when you put the bar on your back, right, you're trying to keep your elbows in, like tucked to your lats, and it was just pulling on it, and it hurt so bad. So squats are a no-go, and I'm hopefully going to be able to do those within the next week or 2 weeks, because honestly I feel like that was what was going to hurt it the most. And even just this one too, I'm scared that I'm going to hurt this shoulder again from trying to do low bar, so I might have to stick with high bar forever. I'm not sure, but I want to kind of stick with low bar because I'm posterior chain dominant, and I can go a lot heavier going low bar, so hopefully that's alright. And then I did today at the end of my workout, I was like, alright, I just want to see if deadlifts feel alright, because deadlift's my favorite lift, as you guys know, and I just wanted to see if it was going to pull on it or aggravate it at all. and I just did conventional, and when I warmed up with the one plate just to see if it was gonna pull it or not, and it actually felt fine. And then I only went up to 2 plates because I'm just kind of like paranoid that I'm gonna hurt it, and I don't want to go heavy at all because my hockey team's going to a provincial tournament for, like, I play for my high school, and we're going to the provincial tournament next Tuesday. Yeah, we leave next Tuesday really early in the morning, and that's another reason why I kind of been doing the cardio too, because I want to get ready for that. But we leave for the tournament on Tuesday, and then when I get back, hopefully I'm going to be able to get back to everything. But okay, back to the deadlift. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. So for the deadlifts, I only did 2 plates, and I did 3 sets at 15, I think. Yeah, 3 sets of 15 with no belt, no straps. So obviously it's really light. But today, I can't even say it was really light. It felt so heavy today, and my lower back is already taxed. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I was actually like, man, this really sucks. Like, my strength level is literally at 0. Like, my CNS already feels fried just from doing, like, the stuff I did today. And really all I did was, like, lat pull downs. I didn't do any arms because I hit arms really hard yesterday, actually. That's another thing I figured out too, that arms don't hurt it that much. So I did my lat pull downs, I did deadlifts, I did flat bench. I tried to do incline bench, and that actually hurt it because, like I said, with it's almost like the same thing as a squat, right? Because it's behind, even though it's behind your head and pulling down, when you're doing incline bench, it's more like this, and it still kind of has like that pull down kind of, because you're bringing it like nice and low and you're trying to puff out your chest, and that kind of even makes it even worse. So I stayed away from those. So just anything that was aggravating it a lot, I stayed away from. But yeah, that's basically all I did. I didn't do any leg accessories today because my legs are actually fried, because I've literally been doing the leg accessories like every single day. And then I'd ride the bike after just for a little bit of cardio or go on the treadmill. But yeah, that's about it. And that's really about all I have to say for this video. I just wanted to let you guys know like what's been going on, and I know like as soon as I try and start getting consistent with making videos and going to the gym, something happens and ruins it, and that really sucks, and it's really pissing me off. Like I'm not even kidding, guys. It's not even funny. Like, I'm actually getting really mad. But hopefully nothing else is going to get in the way, and I can start being consistent with making videos and producing content for you guys, because that's what I love to do and that's what I want to do. Like I said in my very first intro video, like, nothing makes me more happy than being able to help other people be successful with lifting or just anything in life. Even if you guys just have questions about like your life or whatever, shoot them down in the comment section below of any of my videos, and I'll do my best to reply to them, because it's what my favorite thing to do is help people. And just being able to put a smile on someone's face, it just puts a smile on my face and lets me know that I'm doing my job as a person. And yeah, that's about all I have to say in this video, guys. A little bit of I got a little bit sidetracked there, a little bit of life talk, I guess you could say. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have to say for this video. I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on with me. And yeah, guys, I'd also appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a like. And I'm hoping to be producing as many videos as many days of the week as I can within the future. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.